Hello, welcome to our online information session. My name is Heather Liston, and I'm the Program Director for our Certificate Program in Personal Financial Planning, as well as the Program Director for our other finance-related certificates and programs. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the Personal Financial Planning Certificate and how it can benefit you, whether you're thinking of changing careers to become a financial advisor, you want to understand personal financial planning concepts and techniques to better perform your current work, or you want to take the Certified Financial Planner Certification Examination, also known as the CFP Exam. I also believe that understanding financial planning is important to all of us, even if it's just so we can better manage our own financial lives. We welcome non-professionals in these courses, and I encourage you to consider taking a course for your own benefit. We'll begin by talking about the need for professionals who understand personal finance, and how our classes and our certificate will help prepare you for a career in this exciting field or help you advance to the next level in your current position. You'll also learn the nuts and bolts of our personal financial planning certificate, the courses you'll take, how to receive your certificate, and, of course, how to get started. If you have any questions during this presentation, please go ahead and send them in. We'll do our best to answer your questions as we go through the presentation and answer as many as we can at the end. So let's get started. Financial advisors and planners provide advice on investments, insurance, mortgages, college savings, estate planning, taxes, and retirement. Advisors help their clients plan for short-term and long-term goals, such as meeting education expenses and saving for retirement through investments. Some of them take assets under management and invest their clients' money for them. Some work on a fee-only basis and do planning work or hourly consulting. Most provide at least some tax advice, and some sell insurance. Although most planners offer advice on a wide range of topics, many also identify a niche where they can be an expert. For example, some specialize in planning for families with new babies, or for women getting divorced, or for executives at startup companies who need help managing their stock compensation. Advisors monitor a client's investments and usually meet with each client at least once a year to update the client on investment performance and to adjust their financial plan based on changes in the client's circumstances. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects that there will be a 15% growth rate in employment for personal financial advisors through 2026. This is faster than the average for all occupations. The BLS identifies our aging population as a primary driver of employment growth. As large numbers of baby boomers approach retirement, many are likely to seek planning advice from personal financial advisors. Also, longer lifespans will lead to longer retirement periods, further increasing the demand for financial planning services. In addition, the replacement of traditional pension plans with individual retirement accounts and 401ks is expected to continue. Many people used to receive defined pension benefits in retirement, but most companies no longer offer these plans. Therefore, most of us have to plan, save, and invest for our own retirement, which increases the demand for personal financial advisors. So with this high demand, what will make your resume stand out? If you have a bachelor's degree, which is recommended but not required, combined with our personal financial planning certificate, you'll have the knowledge and skills to be successful and marketable. You'll gain the knowledge to become a professional personal financial planner, and you'll also be a much more competitive and marketable employee. After taking our courses, you'll be prepared to meet with clients to discuss their goals and aspirations. This includes explaining the types of financial services you can provide to potential clients and educating your clients about topics like home buying, education saving, retirement planning, estate planning, investment management, employment benefits, and much more. In addition, you'll answer questions about investment options and potential risks with knowledge and confidence. You'll be able to recommend investments to clients or select investments on their behalf, help clients plan for specific circumstances, like a real estate purchase or a business opportunity, and monitor clients' accounts and determine when changes are needed to improve financial performance or to accommodate life changes such as getting married or having children. You will also gain valuable knowledge about how to improve your own long-term financial security. So as you can see, our certificate draws a lot of different types of students, which creates a very interesting and collaborative classroom. And it's a great way to network. A big advantage of our program is that all of the courses help prepare you to take the Certified Financial Planner, or CFP exam. Our certificate is accredited and registered with the Certified Financial Planning Board. This registration allows those who have successfully completed our certificate and who wish to obtain the CFP certification to take the National CFP examination. The coursework you take with us is designed to cover the topics tested on that exam. So, how can UC Berkeley Extension help you achieve your career goals and become more competitive in this growing field? UC Berkeley Extension is the continuing education division of the flagship campus, UC Berkeley. Since 1891, we've been assisting students in reaching their professional goals and accomplishments. We offer more than 65 professional certificates and specialized programs, and more than 2,000 classroom and online courses, with 45,000 enrollments each year. We pride ourselves on academic excellence. All of our courses and instructors, as in this certificate, are approved by the appropriate campus department. In particular, this certificate program is fully supported by the UC Berkeley Haas School of Business. Our certificates require academic advisory boards, which comprise campus faculty and industry leaders. They review the curriculum to ensure that it's up to date and in touch with emerging trends and hot topics. Our instructors, most of whom work in the field, also bring their real-world experience to the classroom. So when you enroll in a UC Berkeley Extension course, you are guaranteed a real-world, professional, Berkeley-quality education. So let's focus on the certificate itself. With the certificate program in personal financial planning, you'll learn the key concepts, tools, and techniques required to be an effective financial advisor, or to boost your knowledge of personal financial planning and apply it to your current work and your own life. The knowledge you learn can also be applied toward success on the CFP exam if that's a route you want to take. The curriculum combines lectures, readings, discussions, and group activities to help you master the concepts and apply them to projects relevant to your work, either work you're currently doing or the work you will be doing as a personal financial advisor. This could be a project you're currently working on or a project that will impress a future boss. Let's take a look at the courses you will take to complete the certificate. To complete the entire certificate, you'll take 8 required courses and 1 elective. In total, you'll receive 18 semester units of classwork and 270 hours of hands-on practical instruction. You might be wondering, how much time will I be devoting to my studies? As a general guideline, for every hour spent in the classroom, you should expect to spend about 2 hours outside of class time studying. For example, if you're in a class that meets once a week for 3 hours, plan to spend about 6 hours outside of class time reading, preparing assignments, and working on projects. In total, this will be about 9 hours for both class and study time. Most students complete the certificate in 2 years, but you have up to 5 years to complete all of the courses once you've registered for the certificate. Here's the list of the 8 required courses. We recommend that you start with the Survey of Personal Financial Planning. In this course, you'll become familiar with the basics of income tax, investments, insurance, employment benefits, estate planning, and mathematical analysis. You'll take the next batch of courses in the order that works best for you. In income taxes and personal financial planning, you'll study tax rates, brackets, and filing statuses, exemptions, credits, and itemized deductions, and concepts like income, taxable income, and AGI, capital gains and losses, and more. We'll work together, and I say this because I often teach that course myself, to understand implications of new tax laws and to find useful, practical, and legal ways to manage tax liability for our clients and ourselves. Investments in personal financial planning gives you a solid foundation in the organization and structure of securities markets. It teaches you practical techniques for analyzing stocks and bonds, focusing on pricing, quality, liquidity, risk, and reward. In behavioral finance, you get to do some fascinating reading and some real-world projects that introduce you to the psychological side of financial markets and economic conditions. When the Swedish Academy gave the 2017 Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences to Richard Thaler, one of the leading theorists of behavioral finance, they acknowledged the vital place that this field has in all of our lives. Insurance in personal financial planning helps you delve into cost-benefit analyses of various risk management techniques. You'll learn to evaluate insurance needs, identify appropriate types and levels of coverage, and evaluate insurance contracts. The course covers life, health, long-term care, property and casualty, and disability insurance. Employment benefits and retirement planning covers the complex world of tax-advantaged retirement savings plans, from 401ks and 403bs to traditional and Roth IRAs, pensions, non-qualified deferred compensation, and more. We also dig into the current health insurance situation and learn to maximize the value of benefits like health savings accounts, flexible spending plans, transportation subsidies, legal assistance, employee discounts, bonuses, and severance payments. In estate planning, you'll learn about wills, trusts, power of attorney, and healthcare directives. You'll study the tax implications of all of the above, with particular attention to recent changes in federal tax law. You will analyze estate planning objectives for a hypothetical client and prepare a comprehensive plan for them. Your final required course is the capstone, in which you will apply the substantive knowledge you've gained in all prior courses to prepare and present a complete financial plan. Your instructor, a financial planning executive with many years of real-life experience, will work with you on the practical consideration of working with clients, in addition to helping you synthesize all of your technical knowledge. Electives give you the opportunity to customize your learning by taking those courses that are most relevant to you and your career. Here's the list of electives that we offer. To complete the certificate, you need to take only one of these courses. You'll learn best practices, techniques, and strategies from our instructors who bring years of real-world experience to the classroom. Again, they are approved by the UC Berkeley Haas School of Business. Our instructors are skilled experts deeply vested in your success. They are passionate about sharing their knowledge with you and helping you achieve your professional and career goals. They bring to the classroom concepts that illuminate the topics and also real-world examples from their businesses and consultancy experience. Under your instructor's guidance, you'll work through examples and gain first-hand knowledge through case studies and interactive projects. Here are 3 select profiles of our roster of outstanding instructors. Daniel Lee is a portfolio manager at Bingham, Osborne & Scarborough in San Francisco and Redwood City. He's been with the firm for over a decade, providing financial planning and investment management services to high-net-worth individuals and institutional clients. Daniel is a graduate of our personal financial planning program and also serves on the advisory board. Another stellar instructor is Catherine Bradford, who's a wealth management advisor at TIAA. She began her career with Merrill Lynch in 1998 as a financial advisor and eventually managed all of the financial planners in her division. Kurt Karaskia has been teaching investments for UC Berkeley since 1998. He's a vice president of wealth management for Morgan Stanley, and he's won multiple teaching awards over the years. We offer courses both in the classroom and online. If you take a classroom-based course, you'll most likely be learning in our San Francisco campus, which is located in the south of Market area, just a short walk from the Embarcadero BART station. If you want to take a course online, you'll take a fixed date course, which has a set start and end date in the same way as a classroom course. Fixed date courses usually run about 3 months. Your learning materials are always accessible in the online environment. Group discussions, forum posts, and instructor-posed questions provide rich opportunities to interact with your classmates and your instructor. You'll learn by reading materials, watching videos, and completing homework assignments. You submit your homework assignments and projects electronically. Your instructor will provide feedback and grading as you progress through the class. So you can see we offer a great deal of flexibility to fit your schedule and education needs. As a member of our certificate program, you'll have access to 2 wonderful events we host each year. The first is Career Night, where prospective and current students and alumni hear from top advisors discussing trends in the field. Audience members have an opportunity to ask questions and network with members of the Bay Area professional financial planning community, many of whom are looking to hire. Another wonderful annual event we host is the Awards Dinner, which takes place on the UC Berkeley campus, usually in May. At the dinner, we recognize many kinds of achievements. The Newport Advisory Outstanding Student Award honors academic performance, leadership, and participation outside of the classroom. The Tim Coaches Award for Teaching Excellence recognizes an outstanding instructor. And the Golden Bear Award acknowledges the dedication and commitment of one individual who's contributed to the growth of the personal financial planning program. Student scholarships are also awarded. In addition, this is another great opportunity to socialize and network with others who share your interests. You can read more about these two events on our website on the Voices blog. Earning the certificate is a three-step process. First, register for the certificate. We recommend you do this before starting your second course. It's fine to try a first course without making a commitment. That way you can see how you like it and then decide whether to continue. Check out the requirements on our website. Then, complete all of the required courses with a grade of C or better within the 5-year time period. For your convenience, you can pay as you go. You don't pay for the entire certificate at once, you pay for your courses one at a time. Prices of the courses vary, but in total the cost of the program is approximately $87.55. Finally, once you've completed all of your courses, you'll receive your certificate. Many of you might be wondering, what do your graduates go on to do? We are always very proud of our students' success. Many of our instructors share stories of former students who've landed wonderful positions or who've advanced in their careers. Here are a couple of our recent graduates. Jessie Pence completed our certificate in 2017 and then earned her CFP marks. She is a recent career changer who applies her background in corporate finance to the questions of financial planning. Prior to joining Waypoint Wealth Partners, Jessie worked as a client service associate at Ashfield Capital Partners and as a financial analyst at Gilead Sciences. Jessie recently joined the steering committee for Financial Planning Day, and she's just been named the incoming pro bono director for the Financial Planning Association. Juan Gachet, who earned his certificate recently, is a financial planning specialist with the El Camino Group at Morgan Stanley. He uses state-of-the-art wealth planning software to get a comprehensive understanding of his clients' financial situations, and then he delivers sound and tailored advice. Prior to joining Morgan Stanley, Juan worked at J.P. Morgan Chase Bank as a private client banker for 5 years, helping his clients meet and manage their financial goals. We have many other graduates at large companies including First Republic, Schwab, Fidelity, and Merrill Lynch. And we also have many who started their own companies or work independently as planners and advisors. You can read more about Jessie and Juan and many of our other graduates on our Voices blog on the website. So, how do you get started? If you're new to Extension, you'll need to create a free student account through our website. You'll use this account to enroll and pay for your courses, find out about your grades, and track your progress through the program. Then enroll in your first course, the Survey of Personal Financial Planning. I suggest that you visit the course page and find a section that fits your schedule. I also suggest that you fill out our newsletter sign-up form. You'll receive monthly emails about upcoming courses and new blog posts. Thank you for submitting your questions, many of which we've been able to answer during the presentation. Here are a few more that have come in. Can I transfer credit from another college or university? The answer is usually yes, but you need to complete the approval process for the course. We will need a copy of your official transcript and a detailed syllabus of the work you wish to have recognized. We will look to see if the content is comparable and represents a similar number of instruction hours. Contact us for more information. I'll display our contact information on the final slide of this presentation. Here's another question that's come in. Are UC Berkeley Extension units transferable? Generally speaking, the institution you want to transfer your UC work to must make that determination itself. Check with that institution's Department of the Registrar. We have time for a few more questions. Here's one. Can I take the courses in any order? Yes and no. We strongly recommend that you take the Survey of Personal Financial Planning as your first course, and that you finish with the Capstone course, which takes all that you've learned along the way and applies it to a comprehensive planning project. You can take the other courses, including your elective, whenever you want, after you've completed the survey course. Another one that's come in. When do I find out about and enroll in future courses? The answer is we publish courses approximately 6 months before they're offered. You can see them on the certificate's webpage. Again, I recommend that you sign up for our monthly newsletter, which will tell you about courses that are coming up. Well, that's all the time we have for your questions. But if you have additional questions I wasn't able to answer here, here's my contact information. I would love to hear from you and discuss how this certificate or individual courses can help you become a qualified and knowledgeable personal financial advisor or planner, or add to your current skill set. Thank you again for taking the time to learn about our certificate and course offerings in personal financial planning. I look forward to seeing you in one of our classrooms.